Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down, he'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning is obviously persistent. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny. In that you don't have any. You either comply or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
My directives tell me to uphold the law, not to sit idly by.
And I'm here to help you do that without any unwanted complications. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
I'm not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
RoboCop is the name I was given.
If that is what you prefer, then RoboCop it is. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer. How do you see your situation?
I'm a police officer who was killed in the line of duty. I was given a second chance and resurrected inside this metal shell.
Clinical death and waking up in a body that is not quite yours is a first for me too. In a patient, that is. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
Do not say I did not warn you.
Consider me warned.
Now that you see me the way I am, do you wish to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains high.
No. Not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand, you must have wondered what happened. Some time ago, I was a victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red mist moments later. Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, RoboCop.
All done. Robo, there's something I need to show you. I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself. Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
On Luis? Not yet, but she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
You know you're right. We should stay strong and focused, just like her.
Hey, Murphy, do you have a minute? It's about...
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
I would like to sign it.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
I am looking for Officer Kurtz.
He's in the shower. Actually, he's been in there for half an hour.
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one.
Привет,
it should be
привет.
by my locker.
Okay.
Давно не был, ну бывает.
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
Это мы будем по всему участку бегать, искать этих полицейских.
Shit.
Is everything all
Как твои
right?
дела?
I think my service weapon
Как Новый
ain't
год отметил?
calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go.
Так, мы вообще-то пришли подписать открытку и все. Это не наш пистолет.
I guess you don't have any problems with it.
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer,
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
it is understandable.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
Murphy, do you have a minute? I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. And maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one too.
A police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
RoboCop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo, never question your superiors.
Hi, Murphy. I was told you'd come to help.
What
Олежка,
seems to
привет,
be the
привет.
problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back, type in who you're looking for, and see if there are any matches. Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him. I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search.
База данных, наверное. Нет. Что? Вот база данных на него. Мёрфи. Алекс. Статус мертв. Дела, но сегодня чуть получше уже. Твои как дела? Да, блин, почему он включает его? Стоп. Опять же, почему он... Я ничего не жму, а он включает полицейских. Не нужны полицейские, мне нужны преступники. Так, понятно. Понятно.
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Officer Briggs.
Офицер Бриггс, походу, стукач.
That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory?
Погода. Холодно очень, Олег. Ночью минус 12 было.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you,
Завтра на работу.
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
I am detecting a malfunction.
А мы задание выполнили, кстати. Неплохо.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here.
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right. We can't trust them. God knows what sort of people they are. Let's stay sharp and smoke them out.
Ну, если потеплеет, наверное, будете.
Ah, RoboCop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, you know, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh man, that's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of a command for that? RoboCop, off. RoboCop, stay. Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
RoboCop? RoboCop?
Что-то немножко упустил, а что за жетон он дал ему? Чей это жетон? Ну, значок, жетон, да.
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The street vultures are territorial and vicious. You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf.
Секунду, ребят.
Especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
I will be the first.
I'm gonna get fired. Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large
Уличные
supply
стервятники.
of bullets.
Не помню, были фильмы такие или нет. Аккуратно, это ловушка, да? Угу, я понял, да. Ну ни хрена себе, блин. Охренеть, блин. Нас тут так разберут, слушай. Вовчик, привет. Приехал, чувак, да? Еще один отъездник. Да, с десяток таких мотоциклистов и разберут робокопа по запчастям.
Blood trail visible on the ground. I will follow it.
That's what I figured.
Abandoned squad car sighted. It could belong to Officer Briggs.
I can't report it based on your assumption. I'm already in enough trouble.
О, кровь. Так, как отсканировать? А, вот.
There is blood on the seat.
I mean, it's possible it belongs to someone else.
OCP tracking device torn out.
That's why no one knew where to look.
Bullet holes in the bodywork.
Every cop car in the precinct has bullet holes.
Как дела, Вовчик? Дела не очень, болею, блин. Но уже сегодня получше, конечно.
I am going to follow the blood trail leading from the car.
Мои как дела?
I know you really want to find Briggs, but the trail might as well belong to any of those bikers. I'm urging you to discontinue this search.
Negative.
Шипастый. Да, спасибо, Вов. Игра не сильно громко, ребят. Потихоньку, это хорошо. Рандом, да, на геймпаде игра. На геймпаде. Ну, мышкой играть за робокопа как-то не очень круто. Он же, по сути, по своим, как бы, медленный. Робот полицейский. Если играешь на мышке, ну, это получается вот так. Ну, так, блин, ну, как-то неестественно. Поэтому лучше играть на геймпаде. Так, а мы что, кувалду можем взять, да? Вообще огонь. Целиться, конечно, сложно, но как-то так более реалистично получается.
fuck if he's still alive. I have a feeling this night ain't over.
Так. Я после 20 лет, проведенных исключительно на консолях, вплоть до PS4, теперь, продав весь этот хлам, купил игровой ПК, от геймпада отказаться не могу. Ну, я с тобой согласен. Мне тоже на джойстике намного удобнее играть, чем на клавиатуре с мышкой. Я, по сути, свой тоже консольчик начинал тоже с консоли. И ПК собрал в свое время только из-за сталкера. Поэтому, если есть такой вариант играть в игру на джойстике, я буду играть на джойстике. А это, между прочим, это, Олег, это тех же разработчиков игра, которые Терминатора нового сделали. Ну, последняя, не новая, последняя игра, которая по Терминатору была, это те же самые разработчики. Поэтому они напоминают. Он там не Генезис называется, но немножко по-другому. Но я тебя понял, короче. Живой или мертвый, ты пойдешь со мной.
I am looking for a police officer.
Hey, I don't know anything. I'm just an accountant.
He was brought here.
There is always so much happening around here. I tend to focus on my work. I wouldn't remember.
Would you like me to refresh your memory?
No! Police officer, I get you. You're right. Not long ago they brought him here. He was already in real bad shape. I kind of felt for the guy.
Where is he?
Once he got back on his feet, they took him away. But I don't know where. I'm telling the truth. I only deal with numbers. If you need any more info on your friend, try the warehouse office. It's on the west side of the mill.
Do not move until I
Проходил все Battlefield на PS4 с геймпадом. Естественно, не вижу преград играть с геймпадом, поддерживаю. Да, я проходил на PS4, я проходил первый Battlefield и, по-моему, то ли третий, то ли четвертый у меня есть. На канале вот я колду проходил. Да, я вообще как бы рандом, я стараюсь больше на этом играть, на геймпаде, да. Я говорю, если есть такой вариант играть на геймпаде, если игра поддерживает, я буду играть на геймпаде. Олег, ну да, мы на другом канале проходили, ты не помнишь? Терминатора мы проходили, нового. Ну, как нового? Короче, ты понял.
Proceeding to the command center.
How can you be sure that he's not leading you into a lion's den?
I am hoping for it.
You're hopeless.
Терминатор Salvation, по-моему, так он называется.
That whole area is out of police jurisdiction, and according to the new policy, if we wanted to legally be there, we'd need to go through an OCP
О,
executive.
началось.
And I'm sure you know what Becker's standpoint is.
I believe
I'm starting to understand why he hired me. You're a handful.
Че он застопорился? Блин, вот это уже серьезная угроза. Была. Да, местами так FPS жестко проседает. Как ямы какие-то.
Aren't you getting lonely, knight in shining armor? Probably wondering if I know what's coming to help you. No one will. This is no spring ground for heroes. It's their cemetery.
Да, графика такая кинематографичная. Блин. Так, а лечилок у нас не осталось, да, вот это не круто. Так, в Steam можно добавить, но это я знаю, есть раздел Big Pictures Mod, там игра подкладывает геймпад, есть пресет от пользователя. Ну знаешь, во все игры, которые я играю, почти во всех поддержка геймпада есть. Даже в некоторых старых можно ее включить в настройках. Ну я буду знать насчет этого. Изучить офис склада. Опять накрывает его. Перепрошивать надо робокопа. А, слушай, так это то место, где его убили. Где убили Алекса Мерфи. Прикольно. Ошибка.
I knocked his fucking tooth out.
Well, cop, now we know you won't be leaving here in one piece.
You won't either.
Hey, you're spoiling my mood again. I don't like it when cops wander around. Cops mean trouble, and trouble upsets me. So really, this is your fault.
Do whatever you want. But soon the cops will...
No cop of any kind is going to show up here anymore. The police officially won't be responding to any calls from this area.
Does this mean we have a deal?
As long as you can work quietly.
We're vultures. You need carrion. We're up to the job, no worries.
And as for your toy...
Would you like to join us?
A fine offer, sealing our contract in blood, but I prefer cleaner games. How about instead we do some hunting?
Could add a bit of cheer, spice things up a bit. And I know just the right place for it. How does it feel knowing we're gonna take you to the quarry and shoot your ass to pieces? And the police ain't gonna do shit about it.
I bet it really, 'Cause it really pisses him off. 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 'C
так понимаю, этот Антоновский как-то связан с OCP.
Your readings are off the charts. What happened?
I found a tape of Briggs being tortured. Their boss Spike was in on it, together with Wendell Antonowski.
Did you say he was tortured?
Yes, surrounded.
Это
No way
Антоновский.
out and no backup.
That sounds so messed up.
They used him as prey. They mentioned a quarry.
Did you say quarry? Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, I see it. It's just north of your position.
On my way.
RoboCop, I really hope you find him.
Кстати, Макс Пейн ни одной части не проходил. Играл когда-то давно, в первую. Это было очень-очень-очень давно. И нахрен он сюда вообще один поехал, на этот завод, Брикс? Ну, бывает, что теперь. Насчет микрофона. У меня еще и нос заложен. Кстати, мне надо пойти горло пополоскать. Так что, ребят, перекур пару минут. Так, все, ребят, задержался немножко. Так что поехали. Кто у нас там в чате остался? Есть кто живой? Вон, все вижу. И Олежка, да? Все как всегда. Самые верные мои друзья. Кстати, Вовчик, Калиста я так и не прошел, честно. Она меня утомила просто. Чуть-чуть оставалось, но я не захотел ее проходить до конца. В смысле вы... А, я же что-то прокачивал. Стоп, подождите. Так, задания, навыки. Выносливость нужно было вкачивать, а я вкачивал инженерию, да? Надо выносливость уровень 2. Ладно, мы хотя бы один качаем сейчас. Сохранить, все. Игра сама мне очень, честно, понравилась. Задумка классная. Кому-то, кто любит Dead Space, прям зайдет. Вот это количество врагов, когда ты уже все вроде там... Трое, четверо, ну все, вроде разобрался, там последнюю аптечку уже использовал, все. И такой вроде тишина, и на тебя сзади такой бац, накидывается, тебя съедает, блин. Ну что это такое, блин? Разработчики просто решили замучить врагами, вот и все. Ну я 2 боссов завалил, кстати. Главным встречался. Там короткая такая сцена была. Хорошо, шамарнула.
I will not stop until I do.
Oh, so you think you're a tough guy, huh? You really think you got the guts? Come on.
Не хочет по-хорошему, да?
It's the hub of our smuggling operation. And I'm telling you now, there's plenty. And let's not forget the other one in the north. It's filled with them crazy drugs we skipped off those stupid.
Ух ты, а что это? А, мины.
That's not something that would interest you. He's clearly prepared an ambush for you. That's why
Расчищаем дорогу. Вот этим, конечно, она мне, Вовчик, не понравилась, честно. В некоторых местах просто слишком обилие большое врагов. Так. Секреты байкера. Боссы такие сложноватые. Первый, особенно когда встречаешь его там на лифте. И опять же, что касается оптимизации. Вот в последнее время я заметил, вот игры все выходят, они, блин, какая-то эра не оптимизированных игр, честно. Все буквально, вот даже тот же RoboCop играешь, ты вроде сейчас 60 FPS 2-3 шага делаешь, у тебя бах до 20 проседает, потом опять 60. Калиста в этой части прям вообще. Мне кажется, в этом плане Киберпанк даже лучше сделал, чем Калиста. Вот. Калиста бы я дал вообще первое место насчет оптимизации хреновой. Ну, конечно, с патчами поправят, но ты знаешь, что же, если она продается там за 3000, да, купить игру за 3000, вот это вот лаги постоянные, ну не круто, блин, надо... Хилка, где? Как же мне до урода добраться, а? Так, если нам подвал нужно, нам нужно сходить на второй этаж. Ну, там что-то интересное. Кстати, нюк давно не попадался. Инженерия 6 уровень. О, кстати, у нас еще один навык есть. Все. Теперь можно лечиться от щитков электрических. Да.
Come in! Don't be shy! I've told the boys to give you a proper greeting.
You're gonna be our prey. Put my fucking hand up. Damn machine.
Ух ты. Пригодится. Ты посмотри, а. Наличие врагов прям зашкаливает. Такие банды огромные везде. О, восстановительные заряды. Так, товары запасного назначения. Оружейные ящики низкого качества. 30 обмен. На боде колес для полицейских машин. 92 трофея. Оружейные ящики высоко. Так, ну это список какой-то, я понял. Да, видел, но я не смог забрать. Я этот забрал, как его... Короче, как его, чумные крысы. Тоже игра мне очень нравится. Так что у меня теперь есть лицензия. Круто. Страж Галактики видел, да, ну и не смог забрать. Ну ладно.
I am.
Oh, thank God. How was it? Was that a risk worth taking?
I have collected incriminating documents.
Spike must have felt confident about his small army. So I'm guessing you're ready for round 2?
I am going for a knockout.
Ну ничего, Вовчик, я думаю, мы как-нибудь эту ситуацию переживем, да? О, мины, прикольно. А что, пулемет выбросил, что ли? Нет? Нет. Не понял. А что произошло? Понятно. Надо быть аккуратным. А их сколько уже? 2 части, да? Этих Стражей Галактики. Игры. Фильма уже 3, по-моему, фильмов. О, блин, кран из первой части. Две, да? Ух ты. Ребятки тут основательно постарались все заминировать. Почему при сканировании они не показывают? Оп, вижу. Мы тут не пройдем, подождите, тут 3 штуки аж лежит. Ну да, 2 игры, да? 2 части. Ну, если бы она у меня была, можно было бы попробовать. Не знаю, стал бы я полностью проходить или нет, но попробовал бы. А так как-то, ну, знаешь, особого интереса прям к ней такого нету. Ну, какую-то я часть, помню, смотрел. Немножко так. Не знаю, первая это была или вторая. Я что-то недавно вспомнил эту игру старую. Чужой против хищника. Ну, там что-то начало 2000-х. Ну, как начало? 2008 или 2009 года. Я помню, еще на него на первом компе играл. Думаю, надо как-то... А, вот это место, где... издевались над Бриксом. Вот мне можно как-нибудь поиграть. Старенькая игра, но прикольная. Deus Ex тоже никогда не играл. Видел, но никогда не играл. Блин, убили все-таки Брикса.
I am in the freezer.
What is the freezer even doing there?
They used it
Там
to
не только
store
Брикс.
Briggs' body.
Oh. So that means...
He was not the only victim.
More bodies? That's insane. I'm getting you back up, even if it gets me in trouble.
The only person who should expect trouble is Spike.
Потом еще была игра этот, тоже колониальная пехота, по-моему, называлась. Я ее даже стримил на первом канале когда-то. Тоже классная игрушка.
RoboCop, all available patrol cars are coming to support you. I've told them to meet you by the old workers building. According to reports, it's part of their headquarters. And RoboCop, I'm sorry it took so long. I hope you can forgive me for the freshman attitude. I was just trying to do my best.
Снайперы вообще класс.
I don't think you get it. This city needs us. We're transforming death and decay into life. That was the deal. I can hear the cavalry coming. I don't know how you did it, but I'll make sure you won't be leaving this place alive.
Блин, вообще опасно. Мины, снайперы, байкеры, тут кого только нет, пипец. А ты чё, ошалел что ли? Так, нам нужен автомат. О, это хорошо. О, почему бы, собственно, и нет, да? Почему бы не взять снайперку? Блин, как я про них забываю постоянно. Вот что это? Да, разброс нормальный. Надо было все-таки пулемет взять. Ну ладно, зато попробовали.
Murphy, this is Manson. We've cornered the bikers in the mill, but we could use some help. We're at the southeast gate.
Acknowledged. On my way.
Помощь пришла. Вон, кстати, еще ящик. А что там? А, лестница. И, кстати, не где А, вот электрощиток, кстати, есть. Сейчас мы попробуем. Я ж вкачал там этот. Батарейку зарядили, пошли дальше. Э-209.
Hey, Robo!
Good, you're here. We're standing our ground. The bikers have retreated to the yard behind that big gate. Now, let's decide on the strike team.
I go on my own. No need to risk lives.
OCP has supplied us with an ED-209. Maybe you could make use of it. Even if it is just for...
Конечно, пригодится.
RoboCop, can I have a moment of your time?
Can you leave him alone, lady? You caused him enough trouble already.
Hey, I just want the people to know what's going on in their city.
Can't say she isn't good at what she does. She got here before us. Anyway, it's up to you. If you need a bit of time to speak with her or wrap up anything else around here, it's not a problem. Those bikers aren't going anywhere. But if you're ready to go, Ed 209 is here for your support. Just say the word.
I need more time.
No worries. We got him boxed in.
Hey, just spare me a second. Thank you for coming over. Could you tell the Channel 9 viewers what you're struggling with here today?
Are you looking for more footage of me malfunctioning?
Don't think poorly of me for recording that. People want to see how their hero's holding up.
I am just a police officer.
Modesty. A rare feature in this city. I'm not against you. It's the OCP that's my target.
You are a troublemaker.
At least I do it for the truth.
And I do it for justice.
Then we seem to be not that far apart. We had a rocky start, but it wasn't personal. I'm only here to show the truth before others try to cover it up. Don't you think we owe that to the people of the city?
Так, ну ладно, давайте сделаем заявление.
I do. The steel mill is the hideout for the street vultures, a gang of bikers who have committed multiple homicides. They have barricaded themselves in the factory's yard along with their leader. We are preparing to go in.
Thank you. In that case, I will not hold you any longer, unless there's anything you would like to add.
My duty awaits.
Of course.
Насчет коррупции OCP, я думаю, это не касается RoboCop'а, да? Так, что мы тут? Восстановительные заряды возьмем. Пистолет нам не нужен. Ну и автомат.
Ready to get this cop killer?
Поехали.
Their time is up. I am going in.
Good luck, Murphy.
Это вперед.
Ed 209 and RoboCop fighting hand in hand? I can't wait to see how this goes.
You brought a friend, huh? I get that. It wouldn't be such a bad idea if it wasn't another stupid robot.
Как за ним успеть, а? А хотя нет, мы пока ведем. Этот встает. Блин, обожаю, когда он разговаривает. Это Д-209. Такой голос у него. Мощный. Открывай ворота.
Way to go, RoboCop! Oh, I can't wait to tell everyone at the precinct how you kicked Ed's ass.
Классная миссия была. Ну, он же реагирует только на звук, 209. Он как подводная лодка, короче, по сонару идет.
I'm guessing you're close to catching Spike. Maybe he could lead us to Wendell. If those two struck a secret deal, no wonder Wendell ditched the punks. Anyway, be careful in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that slime had more tricks up his sleeve.
Ну, хоть немножко, но помог, правильно, Вовчик? Вдвоем-то проще было. Максимум восстановительных зарядов. А, все понял. Это прям голос из детства. Механический такой бас. Я много раз ходил в кинотеатр на RoboCop'а. Первую часть. На школе, короче, был летний лагерь. И водили, короче, в кинотеатр. Там мы смотрели RoboCop'а первую, вторую. Каждый день, короче, по одному фильму показывали. Потом, короче, «Кошмары на улице Вязов» тоже первую, вторую смотрели. Потом там какие-то, короче, еще комедии были. Я не помню их названия. И когда, помню, в первый раз смотришь этот фильм, там, не знаешь, RoboCop, что там, вроде что-то про робота. И когда там сидишь, смотришь, ты еще ребенок, и на большом кинотеатре, как бы, на большом экране, вернее, выходит этот робот, когда дверь открывает. Ну, блин, это просто были непередаваемые ощущения для того времени. Это сейчас детей как бы особо ничем уже не удивишь, а в то время, в мое время, там конец 80-х, это было, блин. Очень мощно.
Murphy, you got the cop killer. You decided to trespass on our turf, and that shit doesn't fly with us.
What's that noise?
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
The situation is under control.
А он не слышит, да? Вечный глюк с 209.
I'm do one better, cop. I'm out of here.
You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4,
I said
3,
everything is under control.
1.
Ed,
I am
stand
now
there.
authorized to use physical force.
Hey, what's going on over there?
I am under attack from Ed 209.
Так, вот это не круто.
Let me see if I can help. I'm pretty sure I saw its documentation here in the precinct. Be right back.
Пошел фильм. Ну вот как раз пересмотреть, это отсылка к фильму, как раз когда он не услышал, что к нему обращаются к 209. Фильм классный. Я тебе говорю, он не видит. Он реагирует только на звук. Надо оружие искать, это не дело. Или бочки в него кидать. Блин, интересно, ему руку можно отстрелить или нет? Класс. Ракет там не хватало. Живучий, да. Да блин. Спас. Дела у нас не очень хорошо, честно говоря. Надо его сюда заманить. Бежим. Да ёпрст, ну как так? Что, с самого начала теперь, да? Это затянутая какая-то миссия.
I am under attack from Ed 209.
What? Okay. Let me see if I can help. I'm pretty sure I saw its documentation here in the precinct. Be right back. Okay, listen to this. Apparently, Ed 209 speaker cover is often reported compromised after field duty. Why don't you try making that your target?
А он не особо тяжелый, очень просто долгий очень. Короче, уязвимое место это вот это. Поломка его, короче. Я вообще-то думал руки. Отстрелить сперва, а потом уже. Знаешь что, надо взять снайперку, ему прям в эту гасить. Так, а ну-ка иди сюда. Она сразу взорвалась. Он недолгий, он просто, я не знал, куда стрелять, и он в эту. Попробуй попади сюда. А если так? Ага. Что это было вообще? Да ладно, тут все время был пулемет. Душный какой-то, да, очень? все. Ну, все равно он крутой, даже если он душный.
What the hell happened here?
Ed 209 malfunctioned.
Is he still alive?
I am afraid not.
OCP sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did that on purpose. And what about the other cop killer? Where did Spike go?
Wherever he went, justice will find him.
Та-та-та-та-та-та. Отлично, да? Можно и перекурить. Это он до Льюис приехал, да, наверное? Так, Вовчик, не знаю, кто там еще на стриме. Давайте перекур сделаем. И продолжим. Насчет боя, Вовчик, именно во время боя звук почему-то повышается. Если я сделаю меньше звук, диалоги вообще слышно не будет. Вот это как-то я не пойму. Странно сделано.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Second floor.
Так, ребят, включу пока микрофон на время.
My wife, she was with me when they started shooting. Oh no. No.
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
What's her blood pressure?
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
RoboCop, what a surprise. I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Finally! I've been calling you guys for the past 2...
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did. Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
Так, все, ребят, я снова с вами.
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small
Ну я
funeral,
как бы
so I
постепенно
expect
все
everyone
вкачиваю,
to
Олег.
give the family space.
Не только ХП.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Короче, Антоновский крадет трупы. Вытаскивает зачем-то мозги.
See you later in the briefing room.
Так, это нам куда? В подвал надо, да?
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rat.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Maybe later.
Sure thing.
Что они с этим тиром? Уже третий раз нас на тир отправляют зачем-то, блин.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
Подожди, это ж этот огурчик, блин, точно?
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think
Pickles, да.
sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
Пропустим это
Thanks
задание,
to
учебная
RoboCop's
стрельба.
insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Опять она здесь.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Я надеюсь, в этот раз и 209 нормальные здесь.
Let's see who tags the most perps.
Contact! Contact! Show our metal friend how it's done, boys. Suspects are resisting! Cover me! Come on, men! We need to win this! Take them down! Cover me! They don't stand a chance!
Надо было 209 запустить, они тут полностью разобрали бы все. Втроем. Я так и думал.
Please put down your weapon.
Turned out to be quite intense. And 209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
Put down your weapon.
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
И как нам его открыть? Крови много, да, много. И в фильмах тоже было много. Я же говорю, игру сделали максимально приближенной к фильму. Понятно. В фильме одна сцена с Эдом 209, когда он расстрелял этого на совещании. Чего стоит, там сколько крови было. Кстати, насчет восстановительных зарядов, я так и не понял, как с ними. Так, стоп. Это что? Ухудшение. Ладно, потом разберемся.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
О, это
Your
здесь мадам
presence
опять.
here is unauthorized.
Что-то вынюхивает.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
И что с ней делать? Да, журналистка. Сделаем вид, что мы ее не видели.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings. RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
Так это сказал прям.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only
А, и Беккер здесь тоже, ля.
end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Так, что мы тут видим?
Four connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Самый большой у нас зеленый, правильно? Правильно. Красный какой у нас идет? Зеленый мы отсоединили. Либо синий, либо красный. И можно синий, в принципе. Так. Ага, нет, нижний. Вот этот. Все, отлично. С первого раза получилось.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way. What the
А там шиш с маслом, ничего нет.
Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold's back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Запустили фейерверк.
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Now, Fox!
довольно-таки живучие чуваки, а. Тоже очень странно. О. Близко не стоит к ним подходить.
RoboCop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
Да. Слушай, запарил этот, блин, байкер, блин. И все мимо, классно. Все? Да ты посмотри, а? Что это такое, блин? Наконец-то. Так, ребят, секундочку. Так, все, ребят, продолжаем. Да ладно. Что-то за ХП не уследил. Только не говорите, что опять придется биться с байкерами, нет? Нет. Это уже хорошо. А, вон лестница, я думаю, где лестница? Пригодится.
I am listening, creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, OCP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Теперь мы еще вместо электрика будем работать, блин.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Подвал, да? Понял, это первое. Вторая. Отлично. Электрик 5-го разряда.
Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is
All
really
right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
What's that look supposed to mean?
Hello, RoboCop. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. But the alternative isn't much better. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
I cannot explain, but OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted.
Так, ну все, ребят, будем потихоньку тогда заканчивать уже на сегодня.
I've got plenty to think about for now.
В принципе, так получается, мы за стрим по одной главе проходим. Это нормально. Отправиться в конференц-зал. У нас там еще очки есть навыков. Надо их распределить 2, да? Так, наверное, на бронь. Одну кинем. Так, восстановление предохранителей, инженерия. Фокус. Сканирование. Рикошет. Кстати, рикошет нам нужен. Это очень хорошая штука. Все, так и оставим. Охраняем. Все, ребят, всем спасибо за компанию, спасибо за лайки. Увидимся с вами на следующем стриме. Все, ребят, всем хорошего вечера, доброй ночи. Пока-пока.